Today we're going to read Pete the Cat, Scuba Cat. I like to scuba dive, just like Pete the Cat. So let's read and see what he does. Pete the Cat is excited. He's going scuba diving. Pete puts on his mask and fins. He has a tank full of air. He hopes to see lots of fish. That's the best part. If you're lucky, you might see a seahorse, said Captain Joe. A seahorse, says Pete. I can't wait. I never saw one before. I did. Super cool. Their ridges look like horses' manes, says Captain Joe. Groovy, says Pete. Pete jumps into the water. Splash! Down, down, down he goes. Up, up, up go the bubbles. Pete looks for a seahorse. He sees a swordfish. Pete swims out of its way. Do you see a seahorse anywhere? Pete waves to a stingray. It has a long, skinny tail. Look at that. That's not a seahorse, thinks Pete. Pete looks high and low for the seahorse. Then he feels a tickle. What could it be? Pete sees a school of fish. They all look alike, except for one. It puffs up. It's a blowfish. Can you do it? It is not a seahorse. Oh, if only he could find a seahorse somewhere. Where could one be? Pete looks in the rocks. What is that? It's an octopus. It has 8 legs. It is not a seahorse. Should we count the legs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pete was right. 8 legs. Pete feels a tickle. What could it be? Pete turns. He sees a cave. Is there a seahorse inside? Maybe. Pete sees a crab with claws. A seahorse does not have claws, Pete thinks. The cave is getting darker. Pete feels a tickle. Then he sees an eel. Pete swims past it. It is too long to be a seahorse. Oh no, it's too dark to see. How will Pete get out? Pete sees a jellyfish. It glows in the dark. Pete is almost out of the cave. He sees an angelfish. It is very colorful. Pete is out of the cave. So, why is it so dark? Pete is in a shadow. He is in the shadow of a whale. Yikes! They're really big. Pete wishes he could jump on a seahorse and ride away. Oh, I think he's scared of the whale. Pete hops on a sea turtle instead. It takes him to the boat. I did not see a seahorse today, says Pete. He feels a tickle on his tail. Oh, what's that? A seahorse, cries Pete. What a surprise! You were with me all along, says Pete. What a cool adventure. I hope you guys had a good adventure with me too. Bye.